It's your brother Dawood, R&M, Black Power, coming at you live one more time. You know how we do. Tonight I want to talk on a little fraction of what RBG means, right? As you all know, RBG has many different variations within the acronym. The most famous one, Revolutionary but Gangster, Righteous Black Goddesses, Redeemed by God, Read About Garvey, so on and so on and so on. But out of those many different definitions and breakdowns, the one that sticks out the most, at least right now, at this present time, is Redeemed by God. And I want to touch on that just briefly, if you don't mind. Bear with me, if you will, family. Now, in this current age of ignorance, aka the age of information, we still stuck on religion. I know I keep talking about this every so often, but it's a topic on the table, so why not talk about it, right? And we all know it's divisive, it's controlling, it's me versus you, your doctrine versus my doctrine, your teacher versus my teacher, and it gets us nowhere but nowhere. And the time has come to get back into that God consciousness in which we, the Black African people, introduced into the world at large. We didn't have any dogmas. We didn't have any doctrines. We didn't have quote-unquote holy books. We didn't have these, institutions just like the mosques and the church and the synagogues. Mind you, we had the temples, but it's not ran. It wasn't, no way, shape, form, or fashion ran the way that the churches and the mosques and the temples are being ran today. Nowhere near can you compare the two. So the time has now come, family, for us to get back into that God consciousness state of being, state of mind, on which we once had. If you look back throughout the world, all the greatest of black empires, they were at their highest when they were in tune with God, not religion. Two totally different things. Religion is a system set up for you to go through this channel, that channel, that channel, that channel to say you can get to God. But when you get in tune with yourself, when you get in tune with your spirituality, your inner being, you feel me? You're in tune with the Creator. You're in tune with the Creatress. You're in tune. You're aligned. There's nothing that anybody can tell you. You don't need no book for none of that stuff. So, again, that time has come where we get back into God consciousness, family, and leave the religious antics alone. It ain't doing nothing for our people but dividing our people. And division is a setup for the kill. You feel me? If I can get you separate, or get that one separate, and get y'all fighting each other, what's going to happen? Somebody's going to go out. But if I can get you in tune with yourself, I know what we can do. We can build. We can unite something. You feel what I'm saying? That's Black Power, family. So, we got to be redeemed by God. That's what I'm talking about right about now. Redeemed by God versus the other thing. Religious black goons. You don't want to be that. Because right now we got a whole bunch of those. We got that type of RBGs running around. And even in the so-called conscious community. You know what I mean? We got a whole bunch of religious black goons running around. This dogma versus that one. Even in the conscious community, so-called. That teacher versus that teacher. Scholar worshiping. You know what I mean? Instead of listening to the message. Everybody's focused on the messenger instead of the message. Same thing in the religious community. Everybody focused on the messenger instead of the message. And you can't get anything accomplished if the message ain't getting caught. So we gotta be redeemed by God, family. Get back in tune to your God consciousness and let that energy flow within and let the prosperous works flow throughout. You feel what I'm saying, family? Redeemed by God versus religious black goons. Get that other one off the table, family. God's calling us home. Alright? Let's do what we gotta do so we can get this work done. He's calling us to our mental homes, family. Alright? So let's answer the call. Peace. I am your brother Dawood, R&M. So I gotta say for now, Black Power.